Hey everyone, welcome back to Adair Cottages channel. Today's vlog is all about embracing creativity and cherishing precious moments. From knitting adorable outfits for our soon to arrive grandchild to repurposing old memories into new treasures. It's all about the joy of creation. As we delve into the heart of today's vlog, join me as we embark on a journey of craftsmanship and nostalgia. We'll witness the transformation of simple threads into beautiful garments, each stitch woven with love and anticipation. As we explore the magic of sewing, we'll breathe new life into cherished memories, turning old bed sheets into delightful outfits fit for a princess. But our creative odyssey doesn't end there. I'll also pick up the knitting needles and you will see a gorgeous little Aran jumper and a little helmet and some booties, and I add a little touch that ties them all together from something late of my late mother's. So come with me, come and enjoy this creative vlog, and it's going to be great to have you alongside me. In a previous episode, I started knitting for my expected grandchild who is due within the next few weeks. And I have been busy on the back burner doing some knitting and getting ready for our new grandchild. So the little jumper I've made with these little buttons I found. That's the jumper. And what else am I going to do? Oh, I have some I've done this hat, this little helmet hat thing, same sort of size, and I put a couple of buttons on the ear pieces. And where else I've got? I'm going to do some booties. Oh, here you go. I'm going to do these booties here. So I think hopefully I'll get the booties done today. I've got my pile of buttons there, which I went through to find 2 for 6 buttons. And I thought with the booties I'll put a button here and here. I think the baby's going to look nice and warm and snuggly, seeing the baby who will be in Australia is getting into the cooler months. Okay, cast on 38 stitches. Okay, this next row, row 5, has a twist in it. It's a cable, so you can have a look at that pattern. So I have to put a twist in. So I've got a cable needle here. I don't know if it's the right size, but it'll work. You're only just twisting a couple of stitches. So it's purl 2, cable 4 back, purl 2, 6 times. So this is row 5, purl 2, cable 4 back, which is taking 2 stitches from there and putting to the back, and without dropping those stitches I've got there, put them up again. Okay, so put them to the back of my work, then I'm going to knit 2, and I'm going to knit 2, and then I'm going to knit those 2 off the cable needle. That just puts a twist in it. So then it's purl 2, then cable 4 back again. So I take 2 stitches off the, put to the back of the knitting, the cable knit, knit 2 stitches, and then basically you're just twisting those 2 stitches, then knit the 2 from the cable needle at the back. So just carry all the way along, purl 2, put the 2 stitches at the back. Macy's got an itch. You right, Macy? You okay? 2, because I had a cable in the jumper, so I thought these little booties or socks will look quite nice with a cable in it as well. Next row, knit 2, purl 4, knit 2 6 times. Let's see what that looks like. So knit 2, purl 4, right, so next I'm going to repeat those 6 rows twice more. Twist looks like. The twist is all going the right way, which looks like it is. There you go. Okay, the first booty is being done in the afternoon. I'm just stitching it all up now, the back seam and the bottom seam, and then I'm going to put on one of those cute little buttons that I had on the back of the jumper, and the other cute little button which I put on the earmuff of the hat. So I'm just finishing off all the loose ends, and then once I've finished this, I better start on the second booty, because today is a day that it's pretty windy and blustery outside, and I'm on top of my chores, so I could manage to fit in an afternoon of doing some knitting. It's always nice, I believe, to add that personal touch, and that's what I have in a Dare cottage. With a Dare cottage, I love adding the little personal bits and pieces. For instance, the chocolate on the bed, the bottle of wine, the dares that I have with the artwork that I found along the way. There's a deer rug in there that I cured many years ago after I was given the deer skin, and it's just, I think those personal touches that brings people back to your bed and breakfast, and the hospitality, and if you look after your guest well, which is always my number one aim, then it's a win-win for not only me, but it's also a win for my guests. So that's the way I do it anyway. So let's see how nice 3 to stitch in. Oops, you've got to make sure when you thread your needle you don't swallow any of the thread, the wool fibres, because it doesn't taste very nice, and it's probably not very good for your lungs either, I imagine. But for me it's easy just wetting the end of the wool to put through the needle. So there's all the loose ends. Oh, that must be inside out, so I turn it over the other way. I don't think there's any, I think it's going to make a nice little trio. Okay. Cute cute as. And now I'm going to stitch. Let's see where the middle is of the booty. I'm going to stitch, I think, gosh, where's the middle? I have to sort of move it around a bit. I think the middle should be, I think, about there. Oops, I'm going to stitch the button on about there. So I've got a needle here somewhere. That will fit the eye of the button. Oh, yeah, here you go, here's the needle. Just knot the end. Just knot the end, that's it. And let's put that button in there. Thread that into the hole. Thread that into the hole. I know that it's really nice working with natural fibres. This is 100% New Zealand wool, and the little buttons are wood buttons. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that through there now. They're wood buttons, and the natural organic fibre is not only good for a little baby, wool's a great fibre. It's very good for winter, but also you can have like little merino or wool vests for a baby in summer, because it takes away the moisture off the baby's skin. And New Zealand has some beautiful wool products, sheepskin little rugs for babies, and all those sort of things. So New Zealand's always had pretty good wool. Okay, they used to say that we had, I think, I don't know, more sheep than Kiwis, more sheep than New Zealanders. When I was a kid growing up, that's what they used to say. Finished product. So we've got the booty, we've got the little helmet with the earmuffs on the side and the little top knot, and then the jumper. So here's the jumper with the cute little buttons on the back. There you go. So now all I have to do is the other booty to finish off the trio. I'm very excited, especially for this baby. I think it's going to be another beautiful addition to our family, and it's just going to be so cool. We already have one granddaughter in Japan, and we're going to have another grandchild. This one's going to be in Australia. So hopefully, luckily Australia and New Zealand are quite close. So it's a hop, skip and a jump away. Japan's a further distance, but we do talk regularly on Messenger and have family chats and family video conference calls, which is really cool. Moving on from the little trio set that I've made for my latest grandchild that is due in a few weeks, I've knitted this little helmet and this jumper and these little booties for a little 3 to 6 month old going into the winter in Melbourne where it's a bit cold. And I've also dug up an old pattern of my mum's because it's my granddaughter's second birthday coming up. Now, my sister gave me these old sheets that came from my late mother as well, I believe. And I thought the sheets were too pretty back then, so I thought I might make it one of this little frock here with the pattern there, which you can see I've already taken out of the packet. And for a little 2-year-old, she's turning 2, and do the main floral colour as the main, and then the band around the neck, and the pockets I'd do in the orange colour. So I think that hopefully will be quite nice. A pretty crafty few days. Fabric, I've got the back, which is on the fold, pinned, ready to cut out, in the front, and you can see obviously the pattern, and then all the facings, which is the neck facing and the pockets, I'm doing in this one over here, and there are all those bits and pieces ready for me to pin and cut out. So this pattern says based along the seam lines for the pleat. So basting is a long stitch. It's like a running stitch that you can pull out, so it's a longer stitch that you can do in your sewing machine. But I can't see, I mean, I've got a hole up there, and I've got some holes up there, and I've got a hole down here, and a hole there. I think that must be the, yes, that must be, I think, that hole there must be the pleat line. So I think I'm going to baste down there. So it'll be a nice wide pleat in the front, because if you look at the pattern, it's got a nice wide pleat at the front. So there's lots of unpicking, because I placed the pocket on the wrong dots. So what's happening here, I'm making a front pleat. So I stitch the centre fronts here, and I've folded the basting line over the centre front seam, and I've just ironed it. So we're going to stitch at the top, and then that will open up once you take out the basting, the running thread. I'm pretty happy with the dress made out of some sheets for my granddaughter. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. This is the inside facing that I've just got to fold over and stitch up on the inside. And that's the front facing. I've got to put some buttonholes on here. Open up the pleats down the middle, and little pockets are in there. I think it's going to look quite cool. She is 2, but I think she's going on to a size 3, and this is a size 3 pattern. So I'm almost done. I've just got to do the buttonholes and the hem and just finish on this inside facing. This pattern also has a really cute little jumpsuit, that little jumpsuit. So I might even think about doing that for my granddaughter at some stage as well. But there's the remnants of the sheets. So pretty cool. I've got some other sheets too. There's another sheet there that I might look at making something at some stage. See how the reception goes for this one. I've dug out another old sheet, and this is another sheet as well, and I've decided I'm going to do the little play suit, and I'll send. Here's the finished product of the little play suit. Cute little buttons. And here is the finished Aran jumper. Buttons all I had for all the 3 little outfits. The ones that I were given, I had at home for my late mum, so all been repurposed. As our vlog draws to a close, I hope you've enjoyed this journey of creativity and connection. From knitting needles to sewing machines, everything has been filled with love and warmth and wonder. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment below sharing your own creative adventures. Until next time, stay inspired and keep spreading love in every stitch. And bye for now. Take care. Bye.